Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you like the content, hit the subscribe button, leave a like down below. So, something crossed my mind about Ultra Pro Wrestling and the Wrestling Code. Something that could help the games, if they haven't done it already or haven't thought of it already, is why not team up with Impact Wrestling, which sounds like it's going to become TNA again, which I'm very happy about. I hope they bring back the six-sided ring. OVW, New Japan Pro Wrestling. Those three companies, I feel like, don't really have a dedicated wrestling game. So why not contact all three, get likenesses of the arenas, the wrestlers, the championships, bring them into the game via either DLC or, like a promotional campaign to help promote the shows and the games themselves. That way the games get more eyes, more fans, and the companies have an official, unofficial wrestling game. What a great way to scratch each other's backs. So let's go over to the websites real quick and let's look at the rosters to see the pool of wrestlers they have at their disposal. Rather than just get legends, why not do this? Why not be current? Because WWE has all the lock on WWE wrestlers. AEW, I feel, has a lock on all the AEW wrestlers. The AEW Fight Forever, if they ever update the thing. So why not the Wrestling Code and Ultra Pro Wrestling become the official / unofficial partners of these other major wrestling companies? Alright, let's start with Impact Wrestling. Making sure my mic's on, because sometimes I record a whole video and I forget to turn it back on. Alright, so here's the pool of Impact Wrestling wrestlers that they could have for Ultra Pro Wrestling and the Wrestling Code. We got Alex Shelley, we got Trinity, we got Chris Sabin, we got frickin' Tommy Dreamer. Did they add him in Ultra Pro Wrestling yet? I don't think so. If they haven't, come on, man. You gotta get Tommy. Frickin' legend, man. ABC. Now, full disclosure, I don't know who half these guys are because I haven't watched Impact / TNA since it was TNA, so it's been a while. ABC, Ace Austin, Aiden Prince, Alan Angels, Alex Shelby again. We can get Bully Ray, Brian Myers, Black Taurus, Chris Bay. I mean, there's so many wrestlers here. We can get Dirty Dango, Mr. Fandango himself. That's hilarious. Eric Young, Frankie Kazarian, Gail Kim. They got some legends in here. Heath Slater, one-man band. Heck yeah. Let's see. I'm just going to go through the people I recognize. Josh Matthews. He could be the mouthpiece for, like, the training mode, all that stuff. We got part of the, what were they called? The Ascension. I'm glad he landed on somewhere because he got a bad rap, I think. Their gimmick was so cool in NXT, but then when they got to the main roster, it was like, I don't know, it just didn't land. And then Kushida, heck yeah. Leo Rush, heck yeah. Moose, heck yeah. Isn't that... Oh, what was his name? I forget his name in WWE, but yeah, I recognize him. Rhino. We got Savannah. Oh, cool. We got the guy from OVW. He's already in here. We got Tommy Dreamer again. See, that's the pool that they bring. I don't think any one of these companies is big enough to have just their own wrestling game. But if you add them all together, I think we're on to something here. Alright, now let's go over to the next promotion here. Let's see, New Japan Pro Wrestling. Now this is really, really cool because then you bring in the Japanese fans also. We got Sanada, Himuro, I'll probably butcher these names. We got Will Ospreay. How big of a get would he be for Ultra Pro Wrestling and the Wrestling Code? Tamatonga, Zack Sabre, Eddie Kingston, heck yeah, he's in AEW. I don't know if he's they have a lock on his likeness. I don't know if AEW and Tony Khan is like WWE, where if you work for WWE, you can only be in the WWE video game. I don't know how they do it. We got Mayu Iwatani, Gulia, Yoshihashi, Haruki Goto, almost butchered that one, Drilla Maloney, Clark Connors. Let's see here. Anybody else? I mean, look at all these people that they could add to Ultra Pro Wrestling / the Wrestling Code. And they don't have to add everybody, but they could take the big names and add them. We got Brody King in here. Let's see here. There was a guy here that was from Portland, Oregon, where I wrestled. I want to see if he's still here. Man, there's so many big names. So many good people here. Jay White. It's funny, he's still listed here. Maybe they could add him. Here he is, Jarrell Nelson. One of my first Rumbles I did in Portland, Oregon for DOA Wrestling. I just gave you the name of the company I wrestled for. And there was I believe it was NWWA Wrestling. Those are the two wrestling companies I worked for. Yeah, this guy, he was one of the few guys that actually had a body, you know. He was good. I'm glad he ended up somewhere because, man, he had plenty of WWE tryouts and all sorts of stuff, so it's really cool to see him make it somewhere. So that's cool. Jon Moxley. Kerry Sane would bring people to the game. Juice Robinson, heck yeah, he's in AEW. Kushida, heck yeah. Lance Archer. And then we got Mercedes Moné. Imagine Wrestling Code or Ultra Pro Wrestling getting her. She's a big name, love her or hate her. She would bring people to the game. Or games. Suzuki. I mean, look at it, man. Wow, they have a lot more than I thought they did. But, I mean, do you see what I'm saying here? Ultra Pro Wrestling and the Wrestling Code could do a partnership. Instead of saying official, unofficial, they could do a partnership, right? Where it's either all DLC or it's just to cross-promote the game to get more eyes on the game, to get more people in the door, to make the game more successful, and to get eyes on the product. Because a lot of these wrestling companies, I'm guessing some people don't even know about, right? Like us fans that are into wrestling know about all this stuff. But let's say you're a casual wrestling fan and you don't know anything other than WWE or AEW. You're like, wait, there's a bunch of other ones too? I mean, obviously there's indie wrestling across the globe. Any little town or city you go into, there's probably an indie wrestling company there. It's just really, really cool. Man, they have a lot of people here. Just to see what could happen. You know, what could they do? Now let's go over to the last one here, OVW. Now with Netflix, this would be a very smart move on Ultra Pro Wrestling's part or the Wrestling Code's part to try to snatch some of these guys up and put it in the game, and then they could cross-promote. Like, oh, you wrestle for OVW? I'm going to go check out OVW. Right? Boom, boom, win-win. I mean, it'd be great. I mean, let's see. We've got Mr. Spectacular. Is he the champion now? National Heavy? Yeah, okay. OVW Heavyweight Champion. Nice. Rest Division. This guy was pretty cool in the Netflix show. The baddie. EC3. Nice. Malabali Shira. Shira's there. Hollywood Haley. That show helped them immensely. I feel like they're going to take off because of that show, because of Netflix. That really helped their careers quite a bit. The Mac, Arkansas, Hood Ninja. If you haven't watched that Netflix series, Wrestlers, go watch it. It's awesome. The Bohemian Superman, nice. Turbo Floyd, Truth Magnum, Ron Von Rocket, nice. I mean, these guys, that's what's so cool about wrestling. Like, they're all walks of life, right? They're all different. I mean, just look at all these people. Katie Cannon, remember them. Yeah, you could make this cross-promotion thing work, and it benefits everybody. So anyway, I'm going to repeat myself this whole video. Am I onto something here, or am I just speaking nonsense? Sound off in the comments below. Would you want Ultra Pro Wrestling and the Wrestling Code to represent these companies to help get the names out there? Thank you for watching, and stay frosty.